Check, check, check. All right. So, I'm in my 2003 Lincoln Navigator, and the window regulator, not even the window regulator, it's the damn plastic snaps that's connected to the window regulator that broke on my Lincoln Navigator. As you can see here, the panel is off, but I just put the new panel in. And this is the panel I'm talking about. I'm talking about this guy here. I'm gonna do a quick little review of kind of how to take it out and put it back in. Got a little guide view going on here, but basically it's a pretty straightforward thing. I went over to AutoZone, like I said in the other video, and picked up the piece for like 130 bucks. It doesn't come with a motor. If you go to Rock Auto has it for 80 bucks. By the time you're shipping and handling everything and gets to you, you might as well just went to AutoZone and just pick one up, you know. But it is what it is. If you got the time, then great, because I will tell you right now, it will let you know it's going. Because I had a good 3 or 4 months that I was playing with it. When you hear your window going up and down and it's clicking and clacking and you hear something popping, it's about to go. Because what happened is, I'm gonna put it down, show you. This piece here broke first. This bolt was the beginning of it, because this bolt was loose. A lot of play in this bolt, causing this to have slack. Playing over here, that snapped. So then the window fell down. Boom, went down, nose down first. Fortunately, it didn't break. Then I took the panel off everything. Oh, I saw the bolt was loose, fell out. Went down there, grabbed it, put it back in. But then I realized it was snapped. And here's the piece. If you can see that, yeah, see that right there? That snapped, but this is actually this side. This eventually actually went a little while longer, because this is what I paid 129 bucks for us to have. But then come and realize, once I ripped everything out, I really need a window regulator. So, but it's a pretty straightforward job. I mean, if you got a socket wrench and a screwdriver, you know, and a couple of you're pretty good. 10 millimeter takes out this whole entire panel. Okay, you're gonna need an extender to get this guy right, and you're just gonna have to reset this motor, and after that, it's set and done. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3. This holds the speaker. You know, the panel's gonna go right back in place. I'm gonna finish putting that up. 1, 2, 3. But I'm gonna give you a quick tutorial how to do it. All right, like I said, here's an extender that I put out because I needed it for this guy once I had it up here, because it was really hard to get into this area here without it. See, when the window's all the way up, you need that extender to get in there and get it out. That's what that hole's there for. But my window was already completely broken and down to the ground. So that's when I had to do the reset, because they want you to keep the window all the way up, then take it out, so that everything's all lined up. Most of us, it's not gonna be lined up. The one's gonna fall out of some spot, and it's not gonna be convenient unless you do it early. So hole number 1 for that one, and then you got hole number 2 for the other one. So I mean, it's pretty easy to do. You have a bolt over here, bolt over here, bolt over here, here. These two guys. You got this guy down here. This one you don't have to touch, okay? But you got this guy and this guy. So basically, you know, I'm gonna switch back, get my little face off of this because it's a little freaky. All right. So basically what I'm saying is you have 1, 2, 3, 4. That holds the frame, that holds this window. Okay. Once you take those out, this window's gone. All right. But what I did first is I took the plastic frame out. And the plastic frame came out, you know, real simple. You know, disconnected the door handle, real easy. Just lift this little tab with a screwdriver, pop, the door handle comes right out like a bicycle brake, comes right out. 1, 2, 3. Don't have to break nothing. It's real simple. Just get a screwdriver underneath here and then pry it up slightly just to get that little notch out of there, and boom, falls out. 2 bolts here, okay? 1, 2, and the rest you got there. Everything snaps right out. It comes out. You're gonna have to play with it a little bit. I took this side out first. I wiggled it, got this side out first, then maneuvered this side out. A little scraping and scratching gonna happen. You might get your knuckles scratched or whatever, but you'll be all right. And then putting it back in, I put it in the same way, but I realized I should have put this end in first because it was a lot harder to get it in. Now these guys are very easy to play around with, to kind of wiggle their way in and get them in, situate them, get them in. And then what I did was, this bolt went in first because this bolt has slack to move back and forth, and then you can put this one in. But what I did was screwdriver in here to this metal base in the front, pushed it back so that way I can line this guy up properly to get it to the right angle, and then I was done. Got the window all the way up. You know, you got the snap thing, whatever, the finger catcher thing, so that way your finger don't get caught. Put the window all the way up. Do it, you know, manually, not manual, but you know, do it not with the auto, but do it just all the way up. I took the motor back out, reset the motor, set the motor to go all the way back down, but I took it out. So I unscrewed it with a screwdriver, took it out, reset it to go all the way down, but the window was all the way up. Press the auto button for it to go all the way back up again, and then put it in and then maneuvered it back in place, and then we have a completely finished job. And as you can see, it's going up and it won't come right back down. Because when you put it in, if it's not properly aligned, it'll just go right back down a little. It'll come back down to there. That just means your motor is out of sync. Okay, so as you can see here, mine's perfect. Goes all the way down. Goes all the way back up. And literally, it probably took me collectively 30 minutes to do. So it's a real simple job. It's nuts and bolts. It's nothing. All right. Later. Progressive Black out.